All right, guys, we have a lot to do and no time to do it. Today's social deduction night on Twitch, so I have to do this quickly with Rev. Let's get him in here and go. All right, Rev, we're live. Yeah, this is, of course, there's a shit ton of, hold on. Game.
Oh, yeah, it's 18.
Folks.
Here, while you get set up, I haven't had a chance to watch the trailer yet.
All right, perfect. What I was going to say, so we get an actual, nerves. What is this? This card's been changed. It's now 1/02, shuffle and any spell that you cast on this, shuffle any spells you cast on this minion into your deck. Interesting, okay. So there's nerfs for wild stuff, test subject. But we get ETC, we're like his third version of him. The band manager, finally they're effing adding sidebars, sideboards, whatever you want to call it. We'll explain how that works in case you guys aren't familiar with it. Magic users should be, Eternal fans should be. Of course, Eternal calls it market, which is interesting. It's the same shit. So basically all it does is allows you to put, usually it's 5, this one's 3. So I'm wondering if they're ever going to increase that. Basically, well, we'll just use an example for Hearthstone. 3 cards. Think of them as on the side of your deck. They do not affect mulligan. They do not affect the 40 or the 30 size thing. They're mostly net there for tech type stuff. And their cards will, like right now, this guy's not going to be as good as he will, I'm assuming, in expansion, because with Bran, you can only get 2 out of the 3 right now. So basically, cards will allow you to access the sideboard, or whatever, to pull. Normally what happens is you exchange cards. Like you'll say, okay, I'm going to take, let's say you have a 1-drop at turn 9, and let me put that 1-drop back there, and I pull out another one. But this one actually lets you discover, so it looks like Hearthstone's going to do a little bit different then. That's kind of cool, so you don't actually have to exchange a card in your hand. And this is something I told you many, many times. Lazy Blizzard, never doing anything well, it's not innovative because they're just literally copying. But this is something I think Hearthstone needs. And right now, he's going to only allow you to get 2 if you have to have Brand on the board in order to get the Battle Cry twice. So you're never going to get all 3 in standard right now. But I guarantee there could be 1-drops, 2-drops, 3-drops, etc., to allow you to pull. The only my complaint, Rev, well, 1, you get them for free, which is awesome. My only complaint is it's only 3 cards. I think that's a little bit too low. So what are your initial thoughts of that?
You wanted to like just pull up a copy of your collection?
No.
Pick whatever.
It should be 5 like all the other standards. But anyway, Festival of Legends, which is a music-based expansion. Every hero is going to have their own unique music.
Yeah, you're on the link I sent you, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm showing them Hearthstone real quick. Another thing that's really awesome, Rev, you get to pick your reward tracks. Now, I'm going to obviously pick the one for the Druid. So there's 3 different variants. Oh, that's not the seasonal one, but this anyway. Kick the festival off, the series of legendary concerts. 3 amazing shows headline the 3 legendary talents. Pick 1 concert your choice and complete quests. It was basically, event. Collect event XP, earn rewards, and ride your way to your favorite artist, which is... But you can buy the other ones in the store, right? It figures. So we are going to do Master of Souls, but here are all the different choices. We're going to do the one for the Druid because we get the awesome Druid. Oh, actually, she's really pretty. Nice Druid skin and then Druid cards and all that kind. You get Druid, Shaman, and Warlock, and then some stuff. All right, but do not open these until after the expansion is live because you want... is it the Master of Soul? I guess so. Until the new expansion is live, because then you get a chance of actually getting... what's it called? New cards. But look at it. It ends in 13 days, so that means probably it's out then, right? Ooh, there's new stuff in that. Ooh, look at there. They already got themed skins, Rev. Shaman. Well, that Shaman one's actually kind of cool. Again, I'm not paying $14 for it. But still, that's cool. All right, let's get going, Rev. We have a lot to cover in a little bit of time.
Also, can we just a side note, something that kind of, I don't want to say it irked me, but like, so you saw like what music genres are associated with each class, right?
Yeah. Oh,
okay, so
hold on, hold that thought. Dogs went out. right, hold on. What rubs you the wrong way?
Yeah, so like Death Knight is going to be metal, right? That makes sense, right? Like death metal. Warrior is rock and roll. That makes sense. And then Demon Hunter is emo. That also kind of makes sense thematically, right? Then all the fucking rest of them are they just like pulled names out of a hat. Like Paladin is disco. Like where did that come from? Shaman is jazz. Like I get that it's like World of Warcraft, so it's not gonna be like an exact 1-to-1, but like like some of it's kind of. Also, if it were me, they would all be subgenres of rock.
I know, right?
Instead of just half of them being like. It's also funny too because country is one of the biggest genres.
It is,
and it is not in any of these classes.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. But anyways, I know it would have been a good of alternatives. So, Festival of Legends. So we have the card list, release dates, and expansion details. It doesn't give it a release date yet. It says April. No, that's what they're assuming. All right, so
that's the usual rotation time.
ETC, which has been in the game for a while. He's kind of a never seen play, but he's a fun card. I forgot what he originally did. Oh yeah, he used to give you horde cards, right? And the horde cards were usually pretty decent at the time. But now, as power creep happens, he's not really. He doesn't see play. I think he only sees play. I don't know, but yeah, he doesn't.
I remember it being always kind of pretty mediocre.
Yeah,
but it was always the point of it was always that it was flashy.
Yeah, and it was he had an amazing intro for the day back in the day. We got some new keywords, not one but two. One's a new keyword and a class keyword. They're bringing Overheal to Hearthstone. Am I reading this right? Okay, let's look. First keyword, Finale. Class cards with the new Finale.
Finale.
Finale. Oh, Jesus. Keyword gets a special bonus if playing them uses all your remaining mana. Interesting. Isn't this like that druid card basically where it's 0 mana, use all your remaining mana, it summons something it's basically the same.
Cards. Yeah, there's been stuff like this similar to this.
So so the Finale is now it officially they're weird how they add keywords to pre-existing stuff, but they just probably never update the old cards. All right, cool.
Well, it's different because the forbidden cards you didn't have the choice to, it would spend all your.
I see.
This has some. This has some benefits and some negatives.
All right,
depending on the situation.
We'll see. Next up, overhealing. The new overheal keyword is an evergreen part of priest identity. Oh, so I guess it's going to be evergreen, meaning it's always going to be there. It's not going to be yeah, exactly. That means it's not going to be just an expansion exclusive because they tend to do that where they introduce stuff but they don't support it long term, or they'll bring it back once in a great while. Starting a festival starting with the festival's lights and this year's course. So yeah, you're right. So it looks like overheals. So it looks like priests are getting some love. Minions with overheal trigger a special effect when they are healed above their maximum health. Okay, good. That's good for priests because their hero power kind of sucks. And this is kind of a boost for them. Okay, legendary musicians and songs. Each class is getting a legendary card. Okay, that's their class star. And plus a legendary spell that, ooh, wow. Everyone's getting a legendary spell that represents the most famous song. Okay, interesting. That's interesting because usually, not every class gets legendary spells, right? At least not all at once. All right, interesting. We'll have to see I see that the DK one's showing right here. We'll go into that in a second. Instrument weapons. Each class is getting a finely tuned instrument of destruction, as well as music. Okay, some of these weapons have death rattle effects that improve while you play. Interesting. Harmonic spells. Harmonic spells have two modes. The number on them swap between harmonic and desolate frequency. Oh, kind of like
yeah, they're kind of they remind me of the Witchwood card.
Yeah, the Witcher, they had that shit. Yeah. Where were they? Were they turning your hand? Okay, so it's basically the same thing. Stunning Soloist. What is this? Some minions perform better in the spotlight. Soloists are minions that have special battle cries if you control no other minions. Festival Lights contains 145. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, that's because of DK. Collectible cards.
Yeah.
A companion mini set will be announced later. Okay, that's always. Now you can log in and receive. Yeah, we got them for free. We'll mess around with them maybe this weekend. Quick thing. So interesting that soloists are going to be.
The weapons are cool because correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the last time every class was getting a weapon was it kobolds?
Yeah.
It might have been kobolds. Although no, Scalamans had. Yeah, Scalamans had like the weapons for for classes that usually don't get weapons.
Interesting. Interesting.
But it's kind of cool.
All right, the first up is Cinematic Necromantic Explosion. Okay, I love the artwork, by the way. 10 mana. It's a rainbow. They're really kind of pushing this rainbow shit, which is interesting. Is that how they're going to give love to all the colors at once? Because you remember they said that not each expansion set's going to have different, like Blood's going to get someone, Frost's going to get another, etc. So they're never going to be all the same. All right, so it's 10 mana. Expensive. Very, very expensive. Let's look at what it does. Lifesteal. Okay, good. That's always a good deal. 5 damage. Very, very weak for 10 mana. Horrible. Summon 2 1/1 souls. Randomly improved by corpses you have... Oh, so this is kind of like going to be a big payoff card. The more, I think this will be good in Unholy, but the problem is it's not going to be dedicated all Unholy. So basically, the more corpses you've spent, does that mean it'll become 6 damage? Is it kind of like a what's that?
Yeah, so I don't know. And I was reading through the comments to see if anybody said it, and they didn't. But I don't know if it improves by the amount of damage, or
it looks like it's going to be random.
The number of minions summoned, or how big they are. Like, I don't know what the metrics are here.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Or if you give effects to the minions. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm assuming that sometimes when you spend, it'll increase the damage. Sometimes it'll increase the souls. So basically, you can get a 10/10 soul and maybe 7 damage. Well, that's a little bit high, but I like it. But it's very, very.
Reminds me of Ultimate Infestation, which is a good thing.
I think it's good, but the problem is
assuming the metrics are good on how it improves.
Exactly, like how often that we now this is like a second payoff for Unholy. If it was on Unholy card, because you use that 9/7 guy, uses all your corpses. You tend to have a shit ton of corpses. This would be an amazing follow up. The problem is it's a rainbow card, so you're not going to be able to do it Unholy. So. The only thing is you could maybe discover it, which would be really, really good. But, you know, that's RNG, right? You can't build your deck around, there's a chance I'm going to get it. So, on paper, it's actually probably good in a pricey play. But how do you think about Rainbow? Rainbow's kind of okay right now, they said. It's not bad. Obviously, it's not as good as Dedicated. Maybe this will push Unholy or the Rainbow.
Strong payoffs.
Yeah. I'm on the fence on it. I think it's good, but it depends on how the Rainbow Demon.
Depends on if games are going that way.
Yeah, that too, right? Rogue, Banshee, Screaming Banshee, 5 mana, 3/6.
That's a Death Knight.
Oh, it's a Death Knight. Oh, okay. I saw this. I assumed it was lifesteal. Okay, after your hero gains health, summon a soul with that much attack. Okay, not bad, not bad. It's ongoing too, right? It's not a battle cry. So Blood Death Knights tend to heal a lot. So if you heal for 5, that's a 5/5 for 5. So you're getting actually it's a decent card. What do you think about it? You put it on the floor on the.
It seems pretty reasonable. Like it's definitely got soft taunt, right?
It does, and it punishes aggro.
Wants to kill it, so you don't get to choose the good trades. Also, if you play it and they don't deal with it, not only do you get to swing with it, but you also get to, if you have like a spell or anything in hand to heal with.
All right.
You get to trigger the effect multiple times sometimes.
Yeah, I like it. And by the way, already I'm kind of.
It feels a little pricey, but
it has good health. And what's it called? Is going to have to respect it. because it's lifesteal. The longer it stays on board. And you have to also remember, Rev, this can be hand buffed too, right? Blood does that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good card. Looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to this expansion. So far, it looks pretty cool. All right, here's one of the legendary rockin' stuff. This one I thought was pretty damn good. 3 mana, it's blood. 3/2, Arcanite. Ripper, not Reaper, but Ripper. It's funny. Arcanite Reaper is the actual warrior card. Anyways, Death Rattle, summon a 1/1 Lifesteal Undead. Okay, Lifesteal. They're going with that package. Change your health on your turn while equipped to improve. Ooh. So what is that saying? That if you change your health... Oh, if your health changes. Oh, that wording is a little bit bad. Basically, it's saying is if when you get heal. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. What do you mean change your health? Does it give you a little thing to change it? and that
so
also...
by default, if you swing twice with it into minions...
Yeah, you get...
You'll have upgraded it twice.
This is a very good card, Rev. I like it because one, you're going to take... If you have to take damage, you actually get a little bit of a payoff off of it.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, good card. A Death Rattle with a decent... Yeah.
Too.
And it has lifesteal where you could get some stuff back. All right, Harmonic Metal. 3 mana, 1 Blood Ruin. Give 4 random minions in your hand +2/+2. Swap. What does that mean? Swap each turn.
So this is one of the what do they call it? Yeah, this is one of the harmonic spells they were talking about. So it switches each turn. So on one turn it'll be give 4 random minions in your hand +2/+2, and then when it swaps, it's give 2 random minions in your hand +4/+4.
Oh, interesting.
So
okay.
Both effects.
It's a little slow if you keep it waiting, but what do you think about it?
It's not unreasonable. I don't know. A lot of times we've found out over the years that like these hand buff cards, when they don't come on a body or with a card draw or whatever bundled in, they're kind of slow. But this is also, I don't know, +2/+2.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Not bad. All right, so let's look up. Ooh, Druid, Peaceful Piper, 1 mana, 1/1. Draw. Choose one. Draw a beast or again, beast synergy. Interesting. Or discover one.
It's in every druid deck.
Yeah. This is a very good card.
These cards always get played.
Yep, always get played. It's excellent. 1-drop druids tend. Well, they've been having 1-drops lately, but yeah, that's a good card. You get value. I mean, you get discover. Discover's always been a great mechanic, and yeah, excellent card. I love it. Can't wait. And it's good for aggro druid, kinda, because it gets Oh, hear this, Rev. This. The Paladin, Starlight Groove. I love the art. It's groovy, right? Cool. 3 mana. Very so give your hero Divine. Never have we ever seen Divine Shield. The only thing we've come close to that is those Rogue Secrets or Mage Secrets, but it's not quite the same. For the rest of the game, playing a Holy Spell refreshes it, so we've never seen that before. That is pretty good. It's definitely going to be this could be combo kind of towards the aggressive paladin that's out there right now that takes a bunch of damage, right? Well, I think it's probably more mid-range than anything.
Interesting. I feel like you'd be wanting to run a lot of weapons.
Yeah.
To take advantage of this.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, if you're just playing a Holy Spell and reactivating your shield, and then your opponent gets to decide like what terms they break it on, they're going to be hero powering it or
I like
whatever. So I think you want to have weapons probably.
I like it a lot. Well, let's see. Play is another thing. Yeah. Here, Heartbreaker. We have a Heartbreaker. 4 mana, force 8. Amazing stats, but here's the battle cry. So, deal 4 damage to this minion. So it's like those classic minions that Blade Master. So it's a 4/4 basically when you play it, unless you can negate power, but they don't have that in Hearthstone. I'm thinking about on reveal cards. Cosmos comes to mind. No Cosmos in Standard, at least not yet. Well, there is actually, but it's just a minion that prevents battle or makes your battle cries go. Anyways, Overheal, deal 5 damage to a random enemy, which means it includes face. So you could set this up to hit face. So yeah, I like it. Will it see play? Probably, right? Yeah, it's not a bad
It
card.
feels kind of clunky that you get your 5 damage, but it could go anywhere.
Well, you could set it up to where it could go face, but you're right.
Kind of awkward if you needed to kill something specific.
Yep. We got a new location. 1 mana, 2 uses. Fan club. Restore 3 health to all friendly characters, including your. What's it called? So you could combo that with this Heartbreaker guy. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
So
Interesting.
Insane with. I don't know if Northshire will be in core or not, but this is insane with Northshire.
It is.
Being able to bank that heal effect.
Yes, sir. And it's going to be good for other interesting shenanigans. Yeah. So far, all the cards are interesting, Rev. They're very. I like the theme of this card. What's it called? Expansion so far. So let's do It's a holy spell. Power chord. And you see where they went there. 2 mana. Choose a minion. Add a copy of it to your hand. Finale.
Finale.
Why do I keep saying that? Finale. Give both +1/+2. So that means you have. So if you play this on 2 mana, you will get both effects, right? If you use up all your mana.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. So what if it's turn 10?
You want to end your turn on this.
So basically, if it's turn 10, you use 8 before that. And if you use this, the final spell, your turn, it'll do the effect, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, good. All right, so good. Just want to make sure. It's a good card. It'll definitely see play. Priest will take advantage of it. Here, Record Scratch. Oh, I love that. No, there's a whole generation probably doesn't know what records are. I've never seen one. 3 mana, 2/2, Death Rattle. Refresh. Is this Druid? Doesn't look like Druid. Refresh 1 mana crystal.
Rogue.
Oh, it's Rogue. Play combo cards while equipped. Wow. Are they giving ramp to fucking... Yeah, the worst class that needs ramp. Good card. It'll see play. Guaranteed. Am I right? It was a little slow, though, but I think it'll see play.
It's refresh at least, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Beatboxer. 3 mana, 4/3. Okay. Combo. Deal 4 damage randomly split among... Oh, I mean, that's good against paladins. Good against, like, potentially some... you could, set up hit some thumbs to guarantee it could kill. Yeah, it's not a bad card. I don't know if it'll see...
Pretty reasonable.
And it could go face, yeah. So far, I haven't seen a bad card. Okay, let's... Ooh, elemental support. This one, though. 4 mana, 3/3 rush, divine shield, taunt, wind fear. Oh, what other keyword is it missing?
Yeah, it's like a mini Alakir.
Yeah, it's good. It allows shaman to retake boards, get some trades. Taunt. Yeah, very good. Guaranteed will see play, even if elementals are not a thing. And it's just good, man. Because like I told you, shaman loses board, they lose the game. Yeah, that's good. The fact that it has rush and divine shield is very good. So basically,
yeah, this is actually insane when you compare it to Alakir. My God,
it is. It's awesome. Yeah,
it's half the cost.
The only thing is it can't go face, but yeah, it's a good card. Again, Rev, there's nothing bad so far. Okay, ooh, Warlock, Opera Soloist. So it's the first of the Soloist. 5 mana, 4/6. Okay, Well, it's a Soloist. So if you control other minions, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. Okay, more of a control-y deck, right? Would probably be interested in this. It's not bad. What do you think?
Well, I can say with certainty this is probably the best arena card.
The best arena card.
I could say that without seeing the rest of the set.
Yeah.
Big body, good from behind, proactive effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
It reminds me of Abyssal Enforcer, which is a good thing.
Very, very cool. I like it. Here's a Void Vocalist guy here. Look at this. 1 mana, 1/3. Okay, during your turn, you're almost like a mini. What's his name? Kinda. During your turn, your hero's immune. Okay, so that's definitely a soft taunt. That'll be dealt with quickly, but that's really good with hero power if it sticks. Right? You put it down. 3 mana to draw a card. Don't take damage. Yeah, definitely see play. And your opponent's going to want to respect it.
Yeah, I don't know if free life taps is worth a deck slot. or not.
Oh, I see. Well, you have to remember there's going to be a lot.
It might be. Yeah, like I know it's a 1-drop, but like it might be too unimpactful.
Yeah. Well, we have to remember there are going to be a lot less cards now. So, and it's demon too, so there won't be as much selection. So you'll probably see some play. What we'll see. Oh, here, look at this. A legendary that's all 7 mana 6/6 Battlecry. Gain a random bonus effect for each type minion type you've played. Wow, so it's like the Curator all over it, kind of Majori, or what's it called?
Menagerie.
Yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Interesting. Will it see play though? Let's see, maybe. Probably more in wild than standard, but we'll see.
I'm assuming the bonus effects are just all the keywords in standard.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
All right, so here's the star etc band manager. While building your deck, assemble a band of 3 cards. Battlecry, discover 1. So you all right now in standard you can only get 1. I'm assuming 2 out of the 3. You can never get the third one because they don't have more support. But I'm assuming that's coming with other cards. Like I said at the beginning, they'll have cards to go into your band. Hipster, I love it. Oh, it's a 2 mana 1/3 Battlecry. Discover a spell from your opponent's class that wasn't in their deck. Interesting. That's good info, actually. So you'll know, well, I know they don't have this, but I don't know if that'll see play, though. That's good for Arena. Very good Arena card.
It's definitely, so if you're discovering from spells that your opponent did not put in their deck, more often than not, they're not good cards. if that's the case, right? If they're cards your opponent didn't choose to put in their deck, then they're either not good enough or they're pretty niche, right?
Yes, sir. But this is excellent for Arena, though, no matter what.
Reminds me of Pandaren and Porter, which only saw play because of Quest Priest until they nerfed it.
Mm-hmm. Actually, he's playing in Death Knight, but because it's so good there. It's definitely a great Arena card. I don't think it'll see play in Standard, though. Or even Wild. Definitely in Arena, because of Arena, you don't get access to as many spells, so if you're going against a Mage, Hunter, it's going to be excellent Arena card. I'm assuming, at least. I know I would pick it. 5 mana, 4/4, Battlecry, discover a spell. And then discover another. Okay, so, alright. It's a little bit weak on stats, but spells are good, dude. And it's undead, just in case that means anything. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think discover on such a high cost is kind of, especially with poor stats. I think this card's pretty weak. Yeah.
It'll probably be decent in Arena, but other than that, it's a little bit weak. All right, we already discussed that. We already got the Banshee. Those are 2 of the 4. Oh no. So we still have a couple epics. We already did that. We have blue, some comments. Oh, we already did all that. All right, so let's go. Demon Hunter has had no reveals. Druids only had 1 reveal. We talked about that. No reveals for Hunter. No reveal for Mage. 1 for Paladin. 1. Oh no! Wow, 3 for Priest. And now here Rogue. Did we talk? Yeah, we already talked about this. Wait. That's Priest. Wait a minute. Anyways, weird. Is the site kind of messed up?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, whatever. Shaman, only 1 reveal. Warlock, a couple of reveals. Warrior, none. In neutral, have been. I like it so far. I really. Oh, and then here's the signature cards, which look pretty interesting. Much better than the previous ones, I guess. Everyone complained about how the last ones were kind of nyeh. And of course, the standard bundles, pre-orders, the $49.99 or the $79.99. So for $49, you get the 60 packs, 2 legendary, random legendaries. Oh, and a priest hero card back. Okay.
So apparently, the thing with the new signature cards is they've completely gotten rid of the card text in favor of the full art. So now if you hover over the card,
nice.
Now if you hover over the card text appears.
All right, we'll take
that's
it.
That's kind of a cool way to do it, I think.
Yeah, it is. We'll definitely be doing more parts of this review. Hipster looks way different from his normal version. So yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, good cool alternate art.
Yeah, they complained about the first signature ones, but yeah, I like it. So far, I like the flavor of this expansion, and it's going to really shake things up because we're going to be at the point where we have the lowest amount of cards in standard. Lots rotating out. A lot of dominant meta decks are going to be gone. Will Warrior still be trashed here? Will Druid be back at top where it belongs? Who knows? But I do think of all of them, the DK's Death Knight's going to be the most powerful, I think, by default. They're going to be in an excellent position. Because I don't think they're losing anything, right? Because they're brand new.
Yeah, I don't know. They might give them a whole new core set. I don't know.
Oh, that's true. They might do that, but I doubt it because they're brand new. People still getting used to them. All right, Rev. Good talks. We'll definitely have to review the others as they come out. Some more Snap later on, but
yeah, Snap tomorrow, dude.
Wait, tomorrow is when? Yeah, we should be able to play. Yeah, I thought it was Thursday for some reason. But yeah, we could play tomorrow. I've been enjoying that Thanos one with the Hobgoblins and Professor X. That one's a really cool. It's not as it's different from the other ones. It's not all about so much about your power. It's more about, messing them up, and that's a lot of fun.
Yep.
All right, Rev, thank you for the small review. We'll definitely be doing this again, guys, and I'll see you next time.